Please.
Rolling.
Alright. So who was that client you mentioned on the way up this morning? Vanderberg? Vanderman, right. I can't remember her first name. What was it? Shirley Vanderman, alright. So, here's what I believe is the only way we can resolve that job site and get paid in full. Is if we either throw in the staircase molding painting, or, like I said, you're going to have to go over there and basically woo it out of her. You know what I mean?
Right.
So why don't you think about what kind of technique you're going to use. You know what I mean? I mean, she's newly divorced, probably real sensitive, and I had to choose my words very carefully when I spoke to her. So basically, the crew's there, and they're wrapping up all the tools from the job site, cleaning up the windows, and the problem is the payment was due 2 days ago, and we haven't had it. So instead of following up with another phone call,
do a visit.
Yeah, I'm asking you. I know you just got back from India, and I need you to go over there, Jeff, because I'm going to be completely out of the office today. And like I said, I tried to reach out to her 2 times already.
Okay.
So I'm thinking
she signed
maybe
on the contract, right?
Yeah, she signed. We got our money, but we need the profit is what she's holding on to. I mean, everybody's paid up, payroll's there, but she's holding our money now. You know what I mean? I guess she's trying to stretch out the payment process. Maybe she's just trying to get you to come back to the house. Did she give you some indication that she wants to see you again?
Yeah,
Yeah. I checked your answering service, dude. She called it 9 times.
Why was out of town?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. Okay. So you're the one. If anybody's gonna get it,
absolutely, it's
gonna have to be you. Okay. Now, can you go see her today?
Oh, jeez.
Please, man. I need this loot, man.
Let me call her before I just drop by. You know what I mean? Or you, what you want
well,
me to do?
You know what to do.
Yeah.
You know what to
call
do.
Her first.
I know you know what to do. You got my money before, so I count on you to resolve these single divorcee issues. All right? You seem to have a
little knack for that.
Yeah, I see your work is brilliant. All right, so look, this particular job site is going to tax every man and woman on the job to their fullest because it is strictly by the numbers. It's strictly OSHA certified, and we're going green with all the materials. We're not using any high VOC materials. We're even using recycled paintbrushes on this job.
Really?
Yeah, we're going all out. That's what we're going to do. We're going to change the game. We'll keep more money in the company, and we'll be eco-friendly. And we can use that as a sales pitch to clients that have those concerns,
Oh, that's just going to really beat you guys up.
That's all right. They're going to be paid well for getting beat up. All right, now seriously, I really want you to give me some kind of idea what we're looking at as far as bringing those solar panels back from India.
That's a lot of work, a lot of details. We need to sit down and have like 3 hours of time, spend a month over there putting it all together. The manufacturing companies over there. Now what we need is our vendor here. Except a certain type of solar panel. There's 220, there's 280, there's 360. So there's a whole lot of variations for what type of solar panels the vendor may need here.
Okay.
As opposed to just buying a whole bunch of solar panels and they're not in demand over here. So we got to look at the whole scope of what the needs and demands are over here.
Well, I talked to Bob, and he's getting some from China.
Yeah, but for what capacity? Commercial, residential?
All right. So we need to isolate commercial and residential purchasers over here, and then set up the shipping from India. Is that where we're at?
Correct.
Okay.
Now I had met with a vendor here prior to going over to India for panels, but I don't want to speak before being premature.
You think you got to go back, or is what you want to do now a U.S. based, so we can find some vendors here, like you said. Yeah, all right. How much money we looking at, Joe?
Up front?
Yeah.
$1 million.
$1 million bucks? Can we get state funding or government funding? You know.
Yeah, we can, but I mean that's the channels and the red tape and the process and the timing. We're better off trying to get an independent investor at this point. I mean, if we want to move fast and not have to be waiting for somebody to prove something, prove something, it's time consuming. I mean, time is money.
All right. Okay, well, getting back to this plan, here's the deal. Like I said, it's going to be all green materials, lowest VOC paints. This is going to be one of those special needs. I hate to say special needs because everybody's special needs in one way or another, you know what I mean? But we're going to, for lack of a better term, right now we'll call it a special needs apartment complex, all right? So we're low because they have extra sensory perceptions in some cases, sense of smell, sense of taste. They want to keep everything as user-friendly as possible, from the disposal of the materials to recycling and to the materials that we're going to purchase from either Benjamin Moore, Sherwin-Williams, whoever's going to give us the best price with the lowest VOC.
Bang for our buck. And the quality that we need.
Yeah, and I'm thinking because well, there's a lot of banging into walls with wheelchairs and just people having quote-unquote fits. Sometimes, you know, somebody can punch a hole in the wall. So what I'm thinking is we use a very, very durable finish. Something that most of the caretakers can just wipe off instead of, you know what I mean? Instead of getting a repaint and we're up and down the road all day.